Senator Lito Lapid. I am sure that the good senator from Pampanga would like to associate himself with the motion of Senator Subiri. Okay.
Madam President,
Proceed.
I got his word. He is not seconding the motion of my amiable friend, the former Majority Leader, Senator Mig Subiri.
Pasabog ni Amy Marcos, mga kababayan. Mukhang meron ng babaliktad at iiwan na itong minority bloc na kung saan aanib na sa majority dito sa pamumuno ni Senate President Alan Peter Cayetano. Mukhang nagmamasid lang po itong sobrang tahimik na senador na si Pinuno Lito Lapid. Ano na, Senator? Lilipat na ba? Kasi po mga kababayan, matapos po na mag-motion itong si Mig Subiri patungkol doon sa charter change video di umano na ipinalabas kahapon diyan sa Senate ni Senator Amy Marcos, na kung saan nakita talaga natin na yung pagtagpi-tagpi ng mga pangyayari at ang mangyayari pa sa plano nilang CONAS or Constituent Assembly na may katumbas na no election at term extension para walang mangyayaring botohan sa congressman, senador, presidential. Inabulaga sila. Hindi makapaniwala si Tuta Soto na nagawa yun ni Senator Amy Marcos na ang sabi nila wala naman daw basihan. Pero wag ka, kasi meron pala talagang nagsasabi kay Amy Marcos patungkol sa mga plano nila. Kaya naman pala itong mga hinayupak na to atat na magkaroon na agad ng impeachment. Kasi nga, di ba na-impeach na si VP Sara dito doon sa House of Cooks, House of Congressman ng mga buhaya. Dalawang pagkakataon nang na-impeach. Ngayon, siguro disbalance kasi nga, hindi man nila in-expect na mapalitan itong si Tuta Soto ni Alan Peter Cayetano bilang Senate President. Kaya mukhang natataranta sila at nagiba, nasira yung kanilang plano kasi hindi mag-match talaga yan. Kung ano yung plano doon sa buhaya, sa House of Crooks, mahihirapan sila kasi nga all is set na Kung baga, nagbi-meeting na sila doon sa Soler, according kay Senator Amy Marcos, buo na yung plano nila, nandoon na lahat, nakalatag na. Ang dami pala nilang nag-meeting-meeting. Subalit, eto nga nangyari, unexpected, kasi napatalsik itong si Tuta Soto bilang Senate President. Kaya ayun, nag-iyakan matapos nabulgar nitong si Senator Amy Marcos yung plano nila or Plan B, no? Dahil nga, nabago na yung sistema, liderato sa Senate President. At eto nga yung plano nila, no? Yung CONAS na kung saan mukhang maunsyami pa. At kaya naman, itong si Tuta Soto at si Ping Lacson ay gusto nilang ipasa ang liderato ng Senate sa pamamagitan sa paghalal kay Win Gatchalian. Pero, nabisto hindi nagtagumpay ang plano nilang kudita kahapon. Bigo ang minority bloc sa anumang hakbang na balak nilang magkaroon ng kudita muli. Subalit, ang Brave 13 po ay napakasolid. Hindi niya po kayang bilhin ang dingdidad ng ating mga magigiting na mga 13 senador. O kayo mga kababayan, mga trolls at iba pang mga nasa neutral lang, nasa gitna, saan ba kayo papanig? Dito sa 13 ka brave senators na nakikipaglaban sa totoo talagang pagbabago na sana'y maayos ang liderato dyan sa Senate. No? Lalong-lalo na sa pamumuno ni Alan Peter Cayetano. Ha? At hayaan nyo na din, marami kasi iba dyan. Ha? Ayon sa ating nalalaman, sa ating obserbasyon, maraming mga minority black members dyan na nagkukunwari lang, na tila bagay nag-aantay lang, nagmamasid, gaya nitong si Senator Lito Lapid, masyadong tahimik, at mayroon pang iba dyan na nag-aantay lang ng tamang panahon para malaman at makita ng taong bayan kung pabor ba sila sa botohan sa impeachment ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Isa na nakikita ko dyan mga kabayan, itong si Senator Mig Zubiri. Alam naman natin, taga Mindanao yan. Iisang bituka lang. Ha? Magkarugtong yan Davao to Bukidnon to Cagayan de Oro at whole Mindanao mga kababayan. Dito natin makikita na talagang may mga drama dyan. May drama nangyayari sa loob ng Senado. Maybe dyan, kadalasan sa minority, black mga kababayan, na may mga membro dyan na nag-aantay lang sa takdang panahon kung saan magbobotohan na kung i-impeach ba nila si Vice President Sara Duterte. Nakita nyo naman mga kababayan, noong mga panahon na nagkakaroon ng kampanya, ang dami po dyan sa minority black na dikit kay former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, natutuwa dahil ang daming proyekto at budgets na inalay ni Tatay Digong sa lugar nila o sa distrito nila. Isa na nga itong si Mig Zubiri. Maaring, kung pwede lang, alam naman natin na binabatikos ngayon si Mig Zubiri. Pero wag kayo kasi matagal na yan sa Senado. Kung baga, sa laruan, sa mind games dyan sa loob ng Senado at sa pamumulitika, sa Bisaya pa, mata na din yan. Parang pinya, ang daming mata. Nakita nyo naman yung reaction niya kahapon. Matapos magpahayag ng charter change video itong si Senator Marcos, sabay biglang nag-ingay. Nagwawala itong si Mig Zubiri, nagkaroon ng motion patungkol doon na hindi siya sang-ayon. At hindi kami ganyan at hindi kami sumasang-ayon sa mga kunas na pangyayari or no election. Hindi ako papayag dyan. Aba, ang galing ng drama ni Mig Zubiri mga kababayan natin. Kaya sa mga bashers, no, sa mga nagpuputakti dito kay Mig Zubiri, hayaan nyo lang yan mga ka-DDS. Hayaan nyo si Mig Zubiri na magdrama. Kasi ang ending niyan, sa nakikita ko lang na obserbasyon ko, hindi talaga yan papabor or boboto sa impeachment complaint laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte. Taga Mindanao yan Alam nyo naman ang labanan sa politika. Maybe parang kalaban ka, maybe parang kakampi ka, pero sa likod niyan, drama lang pala ang lahat. At nag-aabang lang kung kailan yung tamang oras o panahon na mailahad nila yung totoong saloobin nila patungkol dyan sa impeachment na yan ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Pero, ang nakakabigla lang mga kabayan, sabi ng mga netizen, itong si Lito Lapid daw ay parang nagmamasid lang. Tahimik pero mapanganib. Kung ako sa'yo, Senator, lumipat ka na dyan sa majority black. Kasi wala naman rin saysay kung dyan ka sa minority kasi hindi mo naman rin madidipinsahan kasi masyado kang tahimik. Dyan ka na lang sa majority. Umanib ka kila Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, Senate President, para wala ka ng dagdag pang sabihin. Makinig ka na lang dyan sa loob ng Senado, hayaan mo na lang yung majority leader, edi safe ka pa. Ngayon, nandyan ka sa minority block, hindi mo rin naman madidipinsahan kung ano yung nais mong ibatid o ihatid na mga motion. Kasi nga, hindi nga siya nag-second demotion patungkol dyan sa charge change video. O eto po yung video kahapon mga kabayan. Panoorin po natin ang kaguluhan na kaganapan kahapon na kung saan nabigo yung plano nilang kodita sa Senado. Kasi sabi kasi ni Ping Lacson kailangan daw magpalit ng liderato sa Senate President kasi nga para daw fresh start. Pero nasuplak, sinupalpal ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano na ako nga kakailik ko lang bilang Senate President, hindi pa ba ito fresh start? Dito natin makikita na talagang hindi mananalo yung mga plano nilang kabulastugan, yung plano nilang impeachment complaint, yung plano nilang palaglagin si Sara Duterte, yung plano nilang term extension, yung plano nilang no election, ay hindi kayong magwawagi. Ito po yung video, panoorin po natin mga kababayan.
I just want to point out that the video that the lady senator presented was obviously opinionated, a propaganda tool, right? It's should be stricken off the record, Madam President. And it's unparliamentary. We've seen videos presenting evidence on issues that are taken up on the floor. Senator Tulfo always comes out with videos showing people being mauled, people being abused for the information of this body to act on that particular issue. But to come up with an opinionated piece like that, ganong klaseng video na propaganda, na showing intrigue. Kasi ako, Madam President, hindi naman ako sangayon sa people's charter change. I was the first one in this institution who fought that kind of move with the PI. And all of us together, kaming lahat, for the first time in the history of the Senate, 24 senators tumayo dyan at pinasapo natin yung Contra People's Initiative, na fake People's Initiative. Na talagang kinall out natin yung lahat ng grupo ng tumutulak nun, from the Speaker and even Malacanang, kinalaban natin. Kaya wala kaming kinalaman dyan. Bakit sinama kami dyan sa propaganda na yan? Na dahil kami, Duwag 11? Ano ba yan? Bulaga 11? At grade 13? That should not be shown here. Because what will stop us now, Madam President, for that lady senator, that we come up also with a propaganda video here, papalabas din namin, yung mga sala nila. Kung ano-ano, hindi naman kami ganyan. No? To gain traction, to gain views and publicity, will destroy our fellow colleagues here. Walang ganyanan. Hindi ako nagagalit, kilala niyo ako. Ako pinaka-amiable dito, mahal ko kayong lahat. Pero hindi tama yung pangyayaring iyon. Hindi ba? Kung galit po kayo, magsalita po siya dyan, mag-aalis siya sa gobyerno niya, mag-aalis siya sa kapatid niya, burahin niya kapatid niya. Pero wag naman niya idamay yung mga tao na walang kinalaman dyan. Katulad yan, never ako kinausap ni Senate President Soto. Never ako kinausap ng mga kasamahan ko dito about charter change. Kasi alam din nila, tutol ako. Tinanong ko din sila, wala silang kausap, wala silang kinalaman, wala silang alam sa charter change. This whole group is just nodding, shaking their heads. There is no such thing. Inday-badiday na ba tayo dito sa Senado? Kaya nga sinasabi, we're a circus. I apologize to those who are watching. They think we're a circus. We are a circus because this type of language that we are pushing in this August chamber, it's unparliamentary, Madam President. It is unparliamentary. And I'll tell you now, these people here, ladies and gentlemen, in this body, are not in favor of any amendments to the Constitution. We just want to bring back the integrity of this same chamber. Cannot we discuss that as a group, as a body, that we fight for our integrity, for the good name to be brought back, for people like Jokno, people like Tanyada, people like Aquino, people like Salonga, even Frank Drilon, people like Miriam Defensor Santiago, Joker Arroyo, who stood here for what was the best times of our institution. Have we forgotten that and we've made it already like a circus? Madam Chair, I do not agree. Because I'm not Maca Marcos. I'm not, so when you come up with a propaganda tool like that, hitting all of us, it makes us look that we are, nasa panig po kami ng mali at nasa panig po kami ng mga demonyo. Diba? May panindigan po kami lahat dito, Madam President. So therefore, you can see my passion on this. I move to strike the horrible propaganda video off the records of this great institution, Madam President.
Before I recognize the former Senate President, may I ask the former Senate President, Senator Subiri, is that transformed into your motion?
Yes, that's a motion.
That is your
That
motion.
is a motion, Madam.
Yes. So before we act on your motion, may I hear first from the Minority Leader
Thank
and
you.
then Senator Tulfo? Yes. Is it a
Thank you, Your
manifestation or a
Honor.
motion as
Thank you
well?
very much, Your Honor. Well, this is a way of seconding the motion of Senator Subiri. First of all, the presentation, or what we call the editorial video that we witnessed, yes. I would like to take exception of my being mentioned there. Parang lumalabas na parang lahat ng narinig nila or nakipag-meeting sa akin ang speaker o kung sino pa, parang pumayag ako. Sana tinanong nila yung source nila, pumayag ba ako? Yung mga binabanggit na idea, I did not even mention it to any member of the Senate. Tungkol doon sa mga ideas of, let's say, regional Senate and all that. Itong mga idea ng mga tao to eh. Di ba? Kung nakikinig ka, narinig mo yung idea, ikaw ba'y sumang-ayon na? Dahil narinig mo? For example, in my case, I have never been in favor of charter change. Never. From the day I became a senator up to the present, ang dami namin pinagdaanan dyan. Ang mas gusto ko, CHA. C-H-A. Not charter change. Ang kailangan natin, CHA, character change. That is what we need. Kaya kung merong, let's say, may idea ang Speaker of the House, gustong kausapin ng Senate President at sinasabi nila, meron silang mga membro, ganito, idea ganito, nag-idea ganito. Ay, ibig sabihin ba nun, mali na kagad ako dahil narinig ko? Ano? Did I agree? Ang sabi ko pa nga, if we're going to change or amend, not change amend, ang nabanggit ko. If you're going to amend the Constitution, baka ako pumayag sa isang bagay lang, sabi ko. At yun kumbaga sa in jest ko pa sinabi. Sabi ko, ibaba natin ang edad. Bakit sa Amerika, 35 years old ng presidente? Ang senator, 30. Bakit sa atin 40 and 35? Kaya mali pa rin yung sinasabi doon sa isa sa comment sa the distinguished lady na sinasabi, gusto ko raw iakyat into 50 para ma-disqualify doon sa Duterte. That's not true, Mr. President, Madam President. That's impossible. I never said that. Di ba? I have nothing to do with the proposal for any elections of Sara Duterte in 2028. For all you know, I might vote for her. Di ba? Ano pa yan eh? Hindi pa pwedeng porque pinag-uusapan, narinig mo, yun na kagad. At saka lalabas dito na para bang ako'y nakikiisa. I have nothing to do with the allegations of Chacha. I heard the proposals. I never brought it up to my colleagues. Any one of them. Hindi ko binanggit eh. As a matter of fact, there was one time na sinasabi yung meeting daw namin, Senator Lacson was there. He dropped by because he had the board meeting. Tapos sabi ko, tama-tama, nagkamali siya ng pasok. Andun lang, well, it's not a room. It's just the VIP area. It's open, very open. Sabi ni Senator Lacson, anong ginagawa niyo rito? Nagkamali ako ng pasok. Hindi, sabi ko, nagkikwentuhan lang kami. Sabi ko, at tinanong ko pa siya, ilan ba yung kwartong pinapagawa sa new Senate building? I even asked him that. Bakit? Sabi niya, why? Ito kang kako, yung mga congressmen gustong gawing regional. Gusto nilang gawing 36 ang mga senador. Sabi ko, tatanong ko kung kakasya ron. We were joking. So yung mga source na nakikinig ng mga kwento, parang they make it sound sinister. Mag-iingat po tayo sa mga ganong kwento. Hindi ko sinasabing hindi nangyari. Nangyari. Yung nag-usap kami, nakita kami. As a matter of fact, you will not be surprised. You should not be surprised if I often see Bo GD. Because Bo GD is my golf mate. Ang mga golfing friends namin, every now and then, nagkaka-dinner kami. And during that time, na pinag-uusapan nila yung na binabanggit na nag-meeting daw kami dahil sa Chacha. Parang ganun ang dating eh. That's not true. Ang talagang topic namin was the new TW777 of Honma Meres. It's a new set of clubs that Speaker Boji was telling me that he wanted to buy and asked me if I tried it already. Kami mga golfing buddies na grupo. Even Dom Mendoza was there because Dom Mendoza is NPC also. He's the Secretary General of NPC. So pagka nakikita-kita kami, almost, every 2 weeks? Every month, we have an NPC meeting. We always miss you, Madam President, because you seldom attend. You know? So hindi dapat masamahin kung nag-uusap-usap ang mga politiko, kung may mga idea mga politiko. That's why I really take offense. I take exception to what was presented. Parang I don't care about what the other mention or the other things that were mentioned. But as far as the issue of my involvement in Chacha is concerned, I vehemently deny. Definitely, I have nothing to do with that. And I second the motion of Senator Subiri that the editorial video should be stricken off the record because it appears na parang mayroon tayong sinister na plano na kasama kami. Thank you,
Yes.
Madam President.
Thank you very much. Just so that there's a proper order, according to who first raised his hand, I saw Senator Erwin Tulfo. I saw Senator.
I am objecting
was it
to the
Senator-
motion, Madam President.
Let me just Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, was it? Senator Kiko Pangilinan and Senator Ping Lacson and Senator Bam Aquino, Senator Rafi Tulfo and Senator Rodante Marcoleta. I hope I am not accused of favoring the minority, although I heard the good senator. Yes, Senator Marcoleta may speak after.
Madam
Senator
President,
Erwin. Yes.
I think I need to be heard because I am the one who objected to the motion.
Oh, there's been an objection. Okay.
Yes.
The others are seconding the motion of Senator Miguel Zubiri.
Yes, Madam President,
Senator
I think
Rodante Marcoleta is objecting to the motion to delete off the record the privileged speech. The video in the privileged speech. We take note of that. May we hear the other seconding motions? And I think I've recognized the others in that order. Yes, we take note
Madam President, will
of
you
the
not
objection.
hear why I objected?
Yes.
I need to register the reasons why I objected to the motion.
Madam President, I raised my hands immediately after. So I guess siguro
May I-
before hearing the objection of the good gentleman.
That is what the
from
chair
Pampanga.
will, actually, that is what the presiding officer will actually say, that we will listen in the order that I mentioned, the seconding motions, and we will likewise listen to the objection, so noted by Senator Marcoleta, and all the reasons pertaining to the objection, and we will vote on the measure because there is an objection. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I second the motion to strike that off our records that video presentation presented earlier, Madam President, because Madam President, all senators of this chamber, be it the majority, be it the minority, we need respect, or we deserve respect, Madam Chair. We must not tolerate presentation of unparliamentary acts. Yung ating institusyon, Madam Chair, isisirain doon po sa video presentation. Nasisira po yung ating institusyon. And what we're trying to do, Madam Chair or Madam President, instead of trying to regain yung credibility of this Senate, ano na lamang po at babanatan po natin mismo ang ating institusyon. Wala pong iniwan yun, Madam President, nasisirain po natin ang sarili nating tahanan. Mabuti po sana kung facts-based po yung mga iprinisit na kanina. Haka-haka lamang po. Akala ko nga po, fake news yung pinapanood ko, which I believe is fake news, which I believe is just an opinion, an idea of one person or one group, Madam President. I think, so I therefore seconded the motion that video recording be stricken off the records of the Senate. Thank you, Madam President.
Take note of that. Next is Senator Kiko Pangilinan, we recognize.
Thank you, Mr. President. I likewise support and second the motion to strike off the record the video, Mr. President. Clearly, disinformation has no place in this chamber, Mr. President. Sowing of intrigues has no place in this plenary hall, Mr. President. Fake news has no place in this plenary hall, Mr. President. And I say this by presenting the facts, Mr. President. This representation was chairman of the Constitutional Amendments Committee from August 12 until May 11. And the records will speak for itself. Sabi nga nila, we should seek the truth from the facts and not from disinformation video propaganda. What are the facts? From August 12 until May 11, Mr. President, the Committee on Constitutional Amendments never held hearings on constitutional change. That in itself is proof, Mr. President, that this haka-haka, this conspiracy to commit or to amend the Constitution for whatever reason, self-serving, term extension, Noel, etc. These are lies, Mr. President. At least in this plenary hall and in this chamber, the Senate did not entertain charter change under my watch as chairman of the Committee on Constitutional Amendments. For the record, Mr. President, and I support the striking of the record, that it be stricken off the record, Mr. President.
Thank you. We take note of that, Senator Pangilinan. Just for the record, so that it is clear on that's Rule 34, Section 93. Acts and language which offend the senator or any public institution shall be deemed unparliamentary. And Section 94, no senator under any circumstances shall use offensive or improper language against another senator or against any public institution. Just for the record. We recognize then Senator Sherwin Gatchalian.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, for the record, never ho namin napag-usapan po ang charter change. CONAS, CONCON, People's Initiative, never po lumabas yung pangalan ng charter change sa aming pag-uusap. Nag-uusap po kami tungkol ho kung paano ho natin maiayos ang mga problema ho ng ating bansa. Higit sa lahat, paano ho mabalik ang tiwala ng taong bayan sa ating institusyon. Aminado ho tayo, pag tayo po ay umiikot sa buong Pilipinas, nakakausap po natin ang ating mga constituents, marami hong nagulat, maraming nagalit, at marami hong nadismaya. At ito ay hamon sa ating lahat, hindi lang po sa ating Senate President, kundi sa ating lahat kung paano po tayo magtutulong-tulong, maibalik po ang dignidad at respeto ng taong bayan sa ating institusyon. Kaya mga kasama, itong mga lumalabas na video na ganito, hindi ho ito nakakatulong. Bagkus, ito rin po ay magkakaroon ng negatibong epekto sa pananaw po ng ating mga kababayan sa institusyon na mahal ho natin, ang gusto ho natin protektahan. So with that, Madam President, let me second the motion of Senator Miguel Zubiri, invoking Section 93 of our rules, acts, and language which offend a senator or any public institution shall be deemed unparliamentary. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian. Let me just also note that maintaining and restoring the dignity of the institution, the Senate as an institution, is not a monopoly of a few in this institution. I believe that each and every one of us in this institution wishes to maintain the dignity. And all of us, to the best of our ability, whenever we are in plenary or in hearings or even outside our premises, are bound to that. Thank you. Senator Ping Lacson, please.
Thank you, Madam President. My name was mentioned by the distinguished minority leader, and I confirm that I witnessed a portion of their conversation. I think present during that discussion, of course, the minority leader, Speaker Boji D, the Deputy Speaker, I think Hernandez, and the former Secretary of the Senate, Dong Mendoza. Nagkamali po ako ng paso kasi I was about to attend a board meeting in the same area. And nakita ako nung tao ni Senator Soto. So napasok ako, sabi ko, ops, mali pala. Ano bang ginagawa niyo rito? So, ang unang tanong sa akin, tama-tama kasi pag-uusapan namin na kung sakali magkaroon ng charter change, baka pwedeng request ng Speaker of the House kung pwedeng increase yung number of senators to 36 from 24. Ang naging role ko naman doon, kasi tama-tama, ilan ba yung kwarto doon sa Senate building? Sabi ko, 65, kasi yun ang request ni Senator Pimentel at that time. He was also thinking of increasing the number of senators. So, 36 lang kailangan. So, after that, and I confirm na probably, ako yung sinasabi ni Lito Banayo na source. Because immediately or the following Thursday, we used to have this Thursday eating club attended by Lito Banayo, Gringo Hunasan, and several other personalities. Some former senators, former congressmen, incumbent congressmen, sometimes Governor Rodito Albano would be there, ex-Congressman Suplico, and several others. So ako naman, walang, out of, wala naman seryoso sa pag-usapan. So, I shared, sabi ko, kanina nga pala nung Monday or Tuesday, sabi ko na napapag-usapan na i-increase yung number of senators. So parang kwentuhan lang yon. Kung seryoso yon, hindi ko ikukwento kasi sensitive kung seryoso. And I also confirm the manifestations of several of my colleagues in the minority na never naming napag-usapan yan in as many caucuses that we held or we had in different places. Ang pinag-uusapan po lang namin, Madam President, kung paano natin isasalba yung integridad, yung dignidad, yung reputasyon ng Senado. Wala po kami ibang pinag-uusapan na kaya kami magpaplano na mag-take over sa Senate leadership para sa CONAS. Never. I confirm their earlier statements, Madam President. So, kanina nabanggit ni Minority Leader Tito Soto na ang unang press statement ng ating distinguished Senator from Ilocos Norte, kaya raw babaguhin yung age of qualification. Itataas daw from 40 to 50 para ma-disqualify si VP Sara kasi hindi pa siya mag-50 in 2028. Baligtad po ngayon ang sinasabi. At baligtad doon sa katotohanan, dalang narinig ko usapan nila, ibababa yung age ng mga senador, hindi po si Presidente. Mga senatorial candidates, ibababa from 40 to 35. Nagbiro pa nga ako, ng Presidente, nagbiro pa nga ako, sabi ko, partner, para ba kay Vico Soto yan? Nagbiro pa, in jest, of course, Mr. President. Madam President. Yun po yung takbo ng usapan. So, paano nabuo yung istorya? Nakatakot-takot po yung mga video. Wala pong katotohanan. Kaya nung na-interview po ako ng media, sabi ko, outright lies, flat lies. Kasi hindi po totoo na napag-usapan doon na itaas yung edad, yung qualifying age, pagtapo ng presidente sa vice presidente from 40 to 50 para ma-disqualify. Nothing could be farther from the truth, Madam President. So, with that, I support the motion of the former Senate President, former Majority Leader Mig Subiri, na to strike off the record yung mga portions na offensive sa mga kapwa natin senador, Mr. Yeah, minus the whole video. I support that motion, Madam President.
Thank you, Senator Lacson. We recognize Senator Bamakino. Was it then Senator Tulfo, Rafi, and Senator Risa raised her hand. Just for the information of Senator Marcoleta, it's not that I'm delaying the reasons for your objection, sir. We are listening to the seconding motions. Thank you.
Magandang araw, Madam President, mga kasama. I rise to second the motion of Senator Zubiri. Dahil yung video po na nakita ho natin, marami hong pagsisinungaling. Unang-una po, klaklaruhin ko po, we have been meeting as a minority maybe 2 times a week. No? Baka naging 3 times pa yan. At ni isang beses po na pag-usapan ang constitutional change. Hindi ho yan binanggit ni former Senate President Soto, ni Senator Lacson. Hindi ho yan nabanggit ni isang beses. Wala hong pag-push, wala pong nagsabi, mag-meeting tayo para mag-chacha, para mag-CONAS, wala pong nangyaring ganyan. Unang-una pong fake news. Pero nais ko pong balikan yung video. Ano po ba yung sinasabi ng video? Sinasabi po ng video, nagkaroon ng leadership change dito sa Senado dahil pinipigilan ang charter change o CONAS. Hindi ho ba? Yan po yung ibig sabihin ng video, na yung bagong mayorya nagsama-sama para pigilan ang isang charter change. Tama ba ako, mga kasama? Yun yung ibig sabihin ng video eh. Kung yun po yung ibig sabihin ng video, at dahil nagkaroon ng leadership change para pigilan ang CONAS, marami pong naniwala sa fake news. Dahil wala po yan sa kahit anumang plano ng mayorya. When we were in the majority, there were 15 members of the majority. 4 po dyan, kasama na po ngayon ng bagong mayorya. Ni isang beses po, hindi na pag-usapan ang charter change sa anumang meeting po namin. Ni isang beses, hindi po na pag-usapan ang CONCON o CONAS. Pagdating ko po dito sa Senado, ngayong 20th Congress, ni isang beses, hindi ho yan nabanggit. In fact, Mr. President, I don't even know kung merong naka-file. Meron bang naka-file na CHACHA o CONAS o CONCON ngayon in the 20th Congress? Palagi ko wala. Sabi po ni Senator Pangilinan, wala man silang napakinggan. Any motion, any bill on charter change, wala po. So kung sasabihin niyo po sa amin, ang rason kung bakit nagkaroon ng leadership change ay para pigilan ang isang CONAS o CONCON, ibig po sabihin yan, maraming naniwala sa fake news. Dahil hindi po totoo yan. Unang-una. Pangalawa, sa totoo lang po, marami ho dito ipaglalaban ang 1987 Constitution. Marami po dito hindi papayag na baguhin yan sa terminong ito. Marami po dito, hindi lang sa mayorya, pati rin po sa minority, ang magsasama-sama para hindi mabago ang 1987 Constitution. At higit pa po dito, ito pong sasabihin ko, marami rin po dito hindi papayag sa isang no election scenario. Siguro po, kung tinanong kami, kayo ba dito ay para sa charter change? Eh baka po makita po ng ating distinguished lady na marami po ditong sasang-ayon na ayaw natin ng charter change. Kung nagtanong lang po, ilan ba dito talaga yung ayaw ng eleksyon? Eh baka malaman po lahat tayo dito, talagang 2028 election, paninindigan po natin na matutuloy. Kung tinanong lang po kami, siguro po, masasabi ho natin ngayon pa lang, kung nagbilangan tayo ngayon, eh baka 24 po ang makuha natin na hindi papayag sa charter change. Baka 24 po ang makita ho natin na hindi papayag na walang eleksyon. So para sabihin po na yung minority, yan ang pinakapaka, yun po'y mali, yun po'y fake news, yun po'y misinformation, and I second the motion of Senator Zubiri to strike this video off the record. Maraming salamat, Mr. Chairman, Madam President.
Thank you, Senator Bamakino. We recognize Senator Raffy Tulfo.
Madam President, I support the motion of Senator Mig Zubiri to strike sa record yung video presentation ni Senator Amy Marcos. I've been in public service broadcasting sa media for almost 30 years now. First time na ako nakita ng house show presentation kanina. But before that, let me tell you this. Sana wag natin gamitin yung plenary para sa mga conspiracy theories natin. Sana maging totoo lang tayo. Again, babalikan natin yung sinasabi ko, experience ko sa media. 30 years na po ako sa media. Kapag ako po or anybody from the media, professional, legit, hindi yung house show, pag nag-expose, gumawa ng expose, binabaka pa niyan ng video related doon sa expose, hindi yung gawa-gawa, hindi yung katang-isip, hindi yung opinion. Pag naglabas ng expose ang isang tao, especially dito sa bulwagang ito, dapat related doon sa sinasabi noong senador. Just like what Senator Zubiri said, nakita niyo naman po, Madam President, every time na ako'y gagawa ng expose, every time na ako'y gagawa dito ng privilege speech, at yung privilege speech ko, binabakapan ko po ng mga sumbong, actual na mga sumbong ng mga taong lumalapit sa aking programa at dinadala ko rito para mabigyan ng solusyon ang problema inilalapit sa akin. At hindi po yung opinion lamang. Ganun po dapat tayo rito. Now, ilang beses na po tayo nagpalit ng liderato dito sa Senado. Every time nagkaroon ng palitan, ngayon lang po ako nakita na nagkakaroon ng kaguluhan. Why? What's wrong? Dapat hindi na po. Let's move on. Kasi nasasayang po yung oras natin dito, puro na lang bangayan. The people have spoken. Sinasabi nila, enough is enough. We've been like a circus for the past few days. Pinagtatawanan po tayo. I was out there last night. Pag naglalakad ako, kinakausap ko ng mga tao, ano nangyari sa Senado? Ano bang nangyari sa inyo? What's going on? Nakakaya na po. Ang panawagan ko, magtrabaho na lang po tayo. Itigil na po natin to mga kung ano ng mga nasa katang-isip natin. Let's move on because we were voted, elected by the people para magtrabaho, hindi para magbangayan. Maraming salamat, Madam President.
Maraming salamat po. Tayo po ay nakikiisa rin sa sinabi nyo. May katanungan lang po ang presiding officer because we are using either the Filipino language or English. I would like to request the good gentleman from Isabela to use a alternative word to how shall because it may be difficult to translate it. Is that Filipino? I just want to be enlightened.
How shall street lingo meaning fake?
I'm sorry.
Ibig sabihin fake,
Okay.
ibig sabihin peke.
Yes. So that it's clear because I
Pirated.
was also asked. So are
Pero Tagalog na yun.
you there editing or amending the statement?
Sige, from
because
how
even
shall-
the,
let's
the
edit it to
spelling was not clear
fake.
also to the stenographers.
Hindi legit. Okay, yun
Opo.
lang po. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Madam President.
Since we're talking about parliamentary language, may we also cite that everyone uses either English in its traditional form and Filipino and or other languages of the 120 languages of the Philippines. Thank you. Senator Risa Ontiveros. Thank you.
Salamat po, Madam President. Madam President, sinusugundahan ko rin po ang motion ni Senador Mig Zubiri na i-strike ang video po na iyan sa record nitong sesyon. Ulitin ko lang po ang sinabi ko last week sa sarili ko namang privilege speech. Ganito na ba kababa ang inaabot ng politika sa Pilipinas? Na hanggang dito sa floor ay magbabatuhan tayo ng putik. Sanay naman tayo sa pakikipagdebate, pagtanggap ng batikos at pagsagot sa mahihirap na tanong. So, hindi ako sensitibo sa puna. Sanay ako dyan. Pero, Madam President, ang pinakita po na video ay fake news. Hindi ko yan pwedeng hayaan kasama ng ating mga kasama na andyan na lang unchallenged. Delivering a privileged speech is not the same as having the privilege to have fake news entered into the official record as if it were evidence. The materials presented made serious claims about the intentions of fellow senators, including allegations about pursuing charter change without presenting proof sufficient to support those conclusions. Kung may alegasyon tungkol sa charter change, ipakita ang boto, panukala o aksyon. Huwag naman hahantong pa, gaya ni sinabi ng kasama natin, sa conspiracy theories. Dear colleagues, we can argue hard without lowering the dignity of this chamber. Last week, nag-privilege speech po ako tungkol sa barilan dito sa Senado. Napakarami pong nagsabing magtatanong sa akin pero wala naman ngayon. At ngayon, may bago na naman pong kwento. Ibang storya na naman po ang gusto ngayong linggo. Nakakahiya na, please. Araw-araw na lang bang ganito? Huwag naman sanang dumating ang araw na wala na tayong mukhang maiharap sa mga Pilipino. At for the record, gaya din ng sinabi ng maraming kasama, malinaw naman ang track record ko na mariin na pagtuto sa charter change at gaya ng sinabi ng mga kasama, wala pong pinag-usapang charter change. Muli, Madam President, for the record, sinusugundahan ko po ang motion. Salamat po, Madam President.
Thank you, Senator Risa Ontiveros. May we recognize Senator J.V. Ejercito?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. Likewise, may I also put on record that I support the motion of Senator Zubiri that the privilege speech of our colleague be stricken off the records. And Madam President, allow me to explain. Let us not allow this august institution to be used as a platform for disinformation. Fake news is already a serious problem in our country, one that continues to mislead the public, distort important issues, and erode trust in our institutions. Sinisigundahan ko rin ang mga pahayag ng aking pong kasamahan kanina. Yung pong Constitutional Assembly, Charter Change or People's Initiative, kailanman hindi namin napag-usapan o kailanman hindi napag-usapan ng lahat dito sa Senado. At siguro kung magbabalik na ho tayo, Madam President, naalala ko po, siguro first time in history that 24 senators came up that rostrum declaring that we are all in unison against People's Initiative, against Charter Change, and against any Constitutional Assembly. So hindi pa ho natin kailanman pinag-uusapan yan kailanman. Precisely, Madam President, we are policymakers. We carry a greater responsibility to uphold the truth and set a higher standard in our public discourse. Madam President, sa atin po, sa akin na lang po, personally, I feel sad about what is happening to our institution lately. And I guess all of us has that duty on what we have to do to bring back that trust, that dignity this institution has always been remembered. Ibalik natin dapat ang tiwala ng taong bayan sa Senado, hindi dapat dagdagan na ito po ay malugmok pa. Ibalik ang tiwala sa Senado. Maraming salamat po, Madam President.
Thank you. I believe that all the members of the minority have signified their feelings about and thoughts about the privileged speech of Senator Marcos. There has been an objection by Senator Rodante Marcoleta. May we hear the reasons for the objection?
Madam President, before I start, I would like to I'd like to be sure if our colleague Senator Lito Lapid will also stand to second the motion.
Oh, I mentioned that all the members of the minority. I failed to mention Senator Lito Lapid. I am sure that the good senator from Pampanga would like to associate himself with the motion of Senator Zubiri. Okay.
Madam President,
Proceed.
I got his word. He is not seconding the motion of my amiable friend, the former Majority Leader, Senator Mig Zubiri. Madam President, the motion was premised on Section 93 of the Senate Rules.